The best kept secret of the entertainment industry is that they steal and swap destinies. The devil doesn't need to steal your soul, although you can certainly fall off the right path if you're living an unhealthy lifestyle that's based on alcohol, drugs, immoral behavior, and toxic habits. The devil doesn't have to lift a finger. He sends his monitoring psychics on a treasure hunt to track the gifted souls that enter the matrix, the world. And when they find them, they do their best to suppress their gifts for as long as they can, so that they remain lost in the 3D programming and never claim what's rightfully theirs. How does it work? I bet you'd like to know. Hi, I'm Stella, writer and lightworker, here to inspire positive change. When you're born, you get a natal birth chart. It literally comes with instructions as to what you were born to do in your lifetime, including what years and months are going to be key for your success. It also includes information about your existing knowledge and skills, upcoming opportunities and partnerships, and what you're here to learn and create. It might even include the time of your death, although that should be classified information based on the rules of the game of life. And this is where the entertainment industry comes into the picture. They've got their own arsenal of very talented psychic readers with all kinds of spiritual gifts to guide them. But of course, it's in their interest that the media and the press makes fun of spirituality, so that they can continue to gatekeep all the information and all the control. And here I come to spoil the fun for them. Hi. So the moment you're born, the witch hunt begins. Let me make this very clear. We all have spiritual gifts that have been suppressed for years. So that when you come to Earth, you do essentially nothing with your life, and life on Earth doesn't change. Actually, it doesn't change for the average human, but it becomes a greater place for the rich, the elites, the ones who continue to steal destinies like it's their favorite hobby in the world. Let me recap. You've got spiritually advanced people employed by the entertainment industry, also employed by the elites, the government, the military, the rich monopoly, hacking into your records to make sure that you never remember who you are, that you never unlock or believe in your creative abilities, among other abilities, and completely abandon what missions you came here to accomplish, because how would you accomplish them if you don't remember them? Now, if I had to make an educated guess, I'd say that the entertainment industry is working with the media to create false image of spirituality, but also with the education system, so that they can discover and track the rising stars as they're growing up, and kill the spark of those that are not easy to control, so that they can promote those that will obey the rules. Why? Power, of course. Power, control, and money. It's sinister, and it gets juicier, because there's one crucial piece of information that the devil knows, and he's gatekeeping it from everyone else. He may be able to steal destinies and destroy individuals or groups of people, but he cannot personally touch the chosen ones, the anointed, God's messengers of change. And because he cannot claim them, recruit them, or steal from them without consequences, he sends an army that is doomed to fail, so that he can claim their paths, their energy, their resources, their souls. Not just in this lifetime, but in many lifetimes to come. Because a crime against the chosen one is a crime far greater than any other one, at least in the spiritual world. Told you it gets juicier. Now you might be wondering, how do I know all of this? Well, my destiny was stolen from me, and I'm still putting the pieces together, but I can tell you that multiple people were involved. I've been given cursed items. I've been given poison in my food and drinks. I've been mind controlled. I've been psychically, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, and mentally attacked for years. I've been befriended by people who came into my life with the sole intention to betray me, spy on me, and steal from me right from my inner circle. But that's not all they did. They befriended me so that they can belittle me, make me doubt myself and question my sanity, be stressed and overwhelmed for no reason, feel rejected, neglected, and unworthy of love. A total state of alienation while being surrounded by people. I've also been monitored by strangers, stalkers, and spirits. And at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if someone hacked my phone, recorded me, or even hired a hitman. My name has been slandered on so many occasions, I cannot even keep up with the latest rumors, accusations, or narcissistic smear campaigns. My favorite part? Those that came into my life to love me became obsessed with destroying me because they couldn't find a fault in me. Spoiler alert, I'm an earth angel and I'm here to teach people unconditional love, among other missions. If I came into your life, I was a blessing in disguise. If you took me for granted or did one of the actions mentioned previously, that's on you. I'm genuinely made of love, empathy, and good intentions. And if you treated me like a piece of trash, that's not a reflection of who I am. But you see, the people who came into my life to destroy me eventually became infatuated with me. Because despite all of their darkness, I could still see the light in them. And as they were torturing me, I kept believing in them, that they could change for the better. And I think by the end of our interactions, they could see a path for themselves that was brighter, that had real love in it. Because that's all that it takes for positive change, for one person to believe in you. Now, if you know who's been plotting against me all this time, please let me know. I want to say thank you to them for helping me realign with my purpose, reconnect with my higher self, and strengthen my faith in the Creator. Last but not least, those that go against innocent people cannot really hide their actions. There's always a message, a screenshot, an email, a recording, a witness. Because those that attack innocent people like to brag about it. That's how they get a sense of validation, pride, recognition, entitlement, power, even if it's short-lived. The truth always comes to light. Even if you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Let there be light, and the light workers appeared.